Right now, somewhere, a 1-year-old is laughing. She knows her mother's face. She knows the word for dog. She knows that if she drops a spoon, someone will pick it up. She is learning faster than she ever will again. And in 20 years, she will remember none of it. Not the laughing, not the spoon, not the face leaning over her crib at 3 a.m. Most people think their memory simply fades the further back they go, like a photograph left in the sun. That's not what happens. There is a hard wall in your past, a line you cannot cross. For almost everyone, it sits somewhere around the age of 3. Before it, almost nothing. After it, the scattered beginnings of a life you can actually recall. Scientists have a name for this wall. They call it childhood amnesia. And the strange part is not that you forgot. The strange part is that you were never really there to forget. Think about what a memory actually is. It is not a recording. It is a story your brain tells itself later, stitched together from fragments, language, and meaning. To build that story, you need a narrator. You need a sense of I, a self that things happen to. A newborn does not have that yet. For the first months of your life, there was no center to your experience. Lights, warmth, hunger, sound, all of it arriving at once with no one standing in the middle of it saying, "This is happening to me." You were awake. You were learning, but there was no author writing it down. In 2019, researchers studying memory in young children noticed something unsettling. The brain region most responsible for storing memories, the hippocampus, is still under construction in your earliest years. It is busy doing something more important than remembering. It is building the very machinery that makes remembering possible. And here is the cruel trade. While that machinery is being built, the memories it would have saved are being overwritten. New neurons flood in so quickly that they disrupt the fragile circuits holding your oldest experiences. Your brain is not failing to keep those memories. It is erasing them on purpose, to make room for a mind that can finally hold on. There is one more piece, and it is the one that changes everything. Language. Before you had words, your experiences had no labels to hang on. A memory without language is like a library with no shelves. Things exist, but nothing can be found again. The moment you learn to say, I, yesterday, mine, you were handed the shelves, and almost everything that came before went quietly into the dark. This is why the wall sits where it does. It is not the age your memory begins. It is the age your story begins. So the question stops being, why can't I remember? It becomes something stranger. Were you even you yet? The person reading this has a continuous thread running backward through time, a feeling of being oneself, moving through the years. That thread does not reach all the way to the beginning. It frays and then it stops, and on the other side is a stranger who shared your body and your name. That stranger felt everything for the first time, the first taste, the first fear, the first face they ever loved, and they kept none of it for you. We tend to believe we are the sum of our memories, that who we are is what we can recall, but your first and most formative years left no record at all, and you became someone anyway, which means the most important parts of you were written by experiences you will never, ever remember. You are standing on the shoulders of a person you cannot meet, and tonight somewhere, a 1-year-old is laughing. She will forget this too, but it is shaping who she is about to be.